What's up, guys? How's it going? Today's video, I really want to talk about probably one of the things I get talked to or asked about the most, which is going to be diet. When you are dieting, the first thing I want to stress is less is not always best. So if you are going on a diet and you are reducing your calories down to nothing, you're going to hurt yourself more than you're going to help yourself. I would say the average person, um, this is very general, but needs somewhere around at least 12 to 15 hundred calories minimum. That's the minimum. For most adults, that's going to be a pretty bottom line. So going anywhere below that, you really start to hurt yourself more than you're going to help yourself. Not only does your body get used to that and start holding on to fat easier or better, but you also go catabolic, which is where instead of breaking down fat, you start to break down muscle. Tracking your calories. MyFitnessPal, it's an app that you can get on your phone. I think you can probably run it through the computer as well. Has really been a lifesaver as far as when I start dieting, and even when you're gaining weight, losing weight, or trying to maintain. It's a really good because it goes through, you just type in what you ate, anything. This thing has anything, and it'll give you the breakdown of it. I mean, foods in the stores, you can go, it has a barcode mode. You go in, you scan the barcode, it'll tell you per serving, calorie wise and everything. And also you put in your information. You tell it what you weigh and how active you are during the day, and it'll give you a rough number of calories that you want to reach the goal that you also set in the app. So if you want to lose like a pound a week, 2 pounds a week, it'll subtract those calories and it'll give you a number that you want to hit each day. I think it's very important. It's a very useful tool. I think if you're really serious about losing weight, it's pretty essential, because it's not only is it a very useful tool, but it's easy. It's super easy to use. I use it every single day. A lot of times I'll go throughout and either plan my meals ahead. So I'll say, this is what I'm having for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then at the end of the day, it'll show me that morning where I'm at calorie wise, so that I know I might need to add a little bit more here or a little less there. So it's a very useful tool. When you're picking out foods, the safest way to determine what to eat is to stay to the outside aisles of the grocery store. That's where all your fresh fruit and vegetables, all your fresh meats, all those types of things are going to be on the outside aisles. You'll see that. I mean, you'll notice it. The farther you get into the aisles is more processed food. Also, I would caution you on healthy foods. A lot of people will go in looking at healthy Special K granola bars and fruit bars, and there are all these products out there that say that they're healthy, and when you really break down the macros and the calories in them, it's not as good for you, especially for weight loss. Like a lot of people like fruit. A lot of people will. Fruit is good. It's definitely good for you. It's definitely nutritious. But as far as weight loss, I would limit yourself. Know how much you're doing, because fruit is very full of sugar. It's very carb full, which your body, especially sugars from fruit, stores easier as fat when it doesn't get used. There's a very scientific process where it transfers sugars into glycogen, and it holds that in your muscles and your kidneys. And when those are both full, it starts to transfer those into fat that it'll use later. So another thing to consider, not all healthy foods will be good for your weight loss / diet journey. And I think the last thing I know is to be patient. You know, it doesn't happen overnight. For myself, I mean, it's going to depend on definitely how much you weigh overall, how drastically you're changing your, you know, how many calories you're cutting out, things like that. But typically for myself, 2 weeks is a pretty good, for me personally, to start seeing the results. So the results that I see today are a result of something that I did 2 weeks ago, and that's been pretty consistent for me. I'm sure you'll find it may not stay that way because like, especially if you're super overweight, like if you have gained a lot of weight, losing weight is going to be easy. Fat people lose weight real easy. I'm gonna be honest with you. It sounds mean, but fat people lose weight real easy. So then you'll eventually start to slow down. You'll also want to add in activity and things like that, clearly. But as far as results, 2 weeks, and I think that's a pretty good number for most people. Hope you like this video. See you guys. Thanks for watching.